Bush, speaking at the George W. Bush Institute-hosted Spirit of Liberty Forum in New York City, outlined what he said were new and serious threats to democracy. He didn't mention Trump by name. But much of the speech was a rebuke of the ethos of the pro-Trump movement. Bush condemned the trend of nationalism distorted into nativism. He criticized blanket rejections of globalization, arguing that conflict, instability, and poverty follow in the wake of protectionism. He condemned anti-immigrant rhetoric, reminding his audience of the dynamism that immigration has always brought to America. He lamented that bigotry now seems emboldened and that our politics seems more vulnerable to conspiracy theories and outright fabrication. Some of Bush's barbs were even more sharply pointed at the president. Bullying and prejudice in our public life sets a national tone, provides permission for cruelty and bigotry, and compromises the moral education of children, he said. The only way to pass along civic values is to first live up to them. He explicitly condemned white supremacy, something many Republicans, including Trump, have failed to do. Bigotry or white supremacy in any form is blasphemy against the American creed, Bush said. But Bush failed to acknowledge his own significant role in the rise of Trump. As Ryan Grim and Alexander Zaitchik wrote for HuffPost earlier this year, policies implemented by Bush and his administration created the conditions that brought Trump to power. Bush's decision to invade Iraq, meanwhile, had catastrophic ripple effects in the Middle East and beyond, spurring recruitment for extremist organizations, which in turn fueled the Islamophobia that helped propel Trump into office. Without Bush's two most fateful decisions, letting Wall Street run amok and invading Iraq, it's hard to imagine Trump's metamorphosis from a second-rate reality TV star to President of the United States, Grim and Zaitchik wrote. Bush also failed to mention his support for a current GOP candidate who openly embraces many of Trump's most xenophobic and nativist proclivities.